Hello my faithful viewers, today we will be going over the Doorman problem from the Kattis website. First I'll go through my main function and then I'll dive into the bulk of the code. So first I need to read in the max absolute difference and the line of people waiting. And then I call this function number let in with the parameters 0, line, and max absolute diff. So now for the bulk of the code, the function. The basic idea for this function is to chop off the front of the line and let them into the club, and then change the difference corresponding to who was let in. So if it's a woman, you add 1 to the difference, and if it's a man, you subtract 1. And then if the absolute value of that ever exceeds the max difference, then we're going to return. This is a recursive function. So down here, this is probably the easiest recursive piece to understand. So it's just an else here, and effectively the else is, well, if the first two people are not the same, so it's a man and a woman who are the first two people, or a woman and man, whichever order, then you just return 2 plus the number of people let in of the same difference, because it doesn't change since you let in 1 of each, and the line cut 2 positions from the head, and then just the constant max difference. And you add 2 since you let 2 people in. So then the next case is that, well, first and second person are the same. You want to return 1 plus since you only let 1 person in, and you change the diff according to whether it's a man or a woman. So if it was a woman, then you do diff plus 1. If it's a man, you do diff minus 1. And then line substring, missing the first character of the line. Okay, so then we need to get to the base cases. If the absolute value of the difference is greater than the max absolute difference, then we return -1. And the reason we return -1 here instead of 0 is because if the difference exceeds the max absolute difference, then the last person who was let in was not a valid person to let in. So we need to subtract that person from the total, so it's a -1. Otherwise, if the line is empty, so, well, we can't let anyone else in, so we just return 0. Otherwise, if the line size is 1, well, we would throw an error here because the line 1 is called down here, so we need to break out if the line size is not greater than 1, if it is 1. So in that case, we just need to check the first position, which is, the only person in line, and then just add 1 and do the same call as down here. And this is just so if it happened that we couldn't actually let that last person in, then it'll return a -1 here. But if we could, then it would return a 0 here. That's the basic idea. A special thanks to Andreas Bjorklund and the Nordic Collegiate Programming Contest of 2012 for this problem. If you all have any comments, questions, or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.